Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and welcome to another Meals of the Week video, and this is from the 25th to the 31st of July. Hope this video finds you safe and well and that you've had a good week and that you've eaten some really lovely stuff. You'll be watching this on Wednesday the 5th of August, and so today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Of the video, there's a little bit of Poppit Sands, which, as you probably will know, especially if you follow me on Instagram, is the favourite place of Jess. So we went there and it was a little bit sad, a lot sad without her, but anyway, we wanted to go back. So there's a bit about Poppit Sands and also a little bit about a book from Sue Krietzman, which I think I spoke about on Meals of the Week last week, and a couple of you have asked me about that, so I've just put a bit on about that. Okay, so let's have a look at what we ate this week, and we'll start off on Saturday as usual, and this was something just really simple, which was a jacket potato, and this was a bird's eye fish fillet, a gluten-free fish fillet, so it's got breadcrumbs on it but they're gluten-free, and just served with peas and also with a little bit of low-fat spread on the jacket potato, and that came to 604 calories. And it's not very often we have meals like this really, but it was just very convenient and it was actually really nice. The fish was nice and I would definitely have it again. Then on Sunday, as per the previous Sunday, instead of having a main meal in the evening, actually what we had was a mainish meal at lunchtime, so we've called it brunch really. So we got a couple of light and lean low-fat sausages, some bacon, eggs and beans, and that came to 596 calories, and it was actually really very tasty indeed. And then on the Monday we had a kind of frittata thing, so I'll just kind of run through how I make that. So firstly, I roasted off in the oven some baby new potatoes, so it's 300 grams of new potatoes. I kept their skin on, and I also used 2 light and lean sausages which had been cooked from the day before, so I've chopped those into pieces. I put them in a pan which I had already fried an onion and some yellow pepper in. And then as for the eggs, I'd got 6 eggs and just a splash of milk here, and that's with mixed herbs and salt and pepper and white pepper I would use for something like this. And then you just pour all that into the pan, just making sure you cover everything, and then just have that on quite a low heat because it's easy to catch. And then as it starts to cook, the top of it starts to solidify a little bit more, as you can see here. And then once it's got to that stage, just sprinkle over some cheese. So what I've got here is 40 grams of 30% less fat cheese. You can use any cheese obviously that you want to. I'm just using this because I've actually got a block of it in the fridge and I just want to use it up. And then I also sprinkle it with a little cayenne pepper on top, and then you just pop it under the grill after you've done that, and just make sure that it's cooked all the way through and that the cheese is nice and bubbly as it is here. So this is the finished frittata out of the grill, and as you can see it looks really delicious, and this makes enough for really 3 people. I wouldn't go 4 because the portions would be quite small, but for 3 people. And I just serve it with a salad or with baked beans, but on this day I served it with a salad, and I'll just show you what the inside of it looks like. So it's just set, so it's not hard or rubbery or anything, but that the egg is actually set, so there's no runny bits inside. And here it is served with a salad, and that came to 480 calories. And then obviously I just put some salad dressing on that as well. But this is a really tasty meal, and there was enough left over so that we could both have a small piece for lunch the next day. And in fact I had my piece the next day in a sandwich, if that doesn't sound too weird. So yeah, 480 calories for that meal. And then on the next day it was really just a freezer meal. So this was the roasted onion, chickpea and tomato curry that I actually put the recipe up for on Sunday, so I'll link that down below. and I've served that with a flatbread which I made previously, and I will also link that down below. That was for the doner kebab recipe, and this came to 535 calories, and the curry froze well, except for the sweet potato just went a little bit soft, but it was fine to eat. And then on the next day we had something which I've called turkey and potato pie with peas, for want of a better description. It's basically almost like a cottage pie, but made with turkey, and I actually used tomatoes in it as well, so it's a kind of tomatoey sauce with carrots and peppers and celery and onions, and served that with some peas, as you can see here, and it was really, really delicious. I would definitely do this again, and this made enough for 4 portions actually. If anybody's interested in seeing the recipe for that, then I'd be happy to do that, but it's a little bit like the mince and potato bake that I did, except I actually used, as I say, tomatoes and a few more vegetables. So served here with peas, that comes to 376 calories, and again, like I said, it was really tasty, and I'll definitely do it again. Then on Thursday I had some pork that I wanted to use up in the freezer, and not very much else to go with it, so I did this slow cooker kind of Chinesey pork thing. I just put loads of stuff that got Chinese flavourings in there, so like I rubbed the meat in 5 spice, and then I put in there some hoisin sauce, some soy sauce, some ginger, some garlic, some chili, and just put that all in the slow cooker. Oh, and some dry sherry as well, or some rice wine you can use if you want to. So I just put that in the slow cooker, and I cooked it on high for about 4 hours. Then just shredded the pork, and I just served it with some stir-fried noodles. These are gluten-free straight to wok noodles, which I just passed an onion and red pepper through, and that was 409 calories, and that was actually really nice. It was a bit of a budget job, but if anyone wants to know the recipe, just let me know and I'll do a video. And then on the Friday, finally, we were at the caravan again, so this was from the freezer. It was some chili, served here with rice and Doritos, and that was 482 calories, and it's just such comforting, very much a Friday meal for us is chili, so yeah, we enjoyed eating that. So if you're leaving at this point, thanks very much for watching, and if you are staying on, then I'll introduce you here to Poppit Sands. So Poppit Sands is on the border of Ceredigion and Pembrokeshire, and as you can see, it is a vast expanse of sand, really lovely fine sand, and this was without a shadow of a doubt Jessie's favourite place in all the world. She absolutely loved it here, and the minute we got onto the beach here, we'd let her off the lead because she was really good off the lead, and she would just run around and just do loads of kind of roly-polies where she'd throw herself into the air and just roll about in the sand. She really loved it. So it was a bit of an ordeal coming here for the first time without her, but we managed it, and I'm glad we did because it's just so beautiful. And that little island you can see off the headland in the distance, that's Cardigan Island there. So this is out into Cardigan Bay, and it is just such a lovely place here, and there were quite a lot of activities going on the beach, including like a surf school and things, so that's what all those surfboards were around. I think they just add something to the picture really, but this is a really lovely beach to walk on, and this bit of it is further up, and this is the River Tyvee, and that's coming down from Cardigan, and we saw the River Tyvee on one of the other videos that I did. I think the first one I did when I came back after taking a break, when obviously Jess had her issues talk about an understatement. Anyway, so yeah, this is the River Tyvee, and that is coming out into Cardigan Bay here, and this is Poppit Sands. You can see just how beautiful it is. It actually looks quite tropical, I think. and then we walk back through the sand dunes, and actually this is an adder habitat. So we have to be careful, obviously, for keeping a lookout for adders, and we've seen them a couple of times, but if you don't touch them, they don't bother you, and they are beautiful, and the only poisonous snake that we have in the UK. So yeah, there we are, there's Poppit Sands for you. And then I said I would show you this book. This is Sue Krietzman's book, and this is where I got the pan braised chicken and honey mustard sauce. And this is what I do to my cookbooks. I write in them because I consider them to be working documents. So some people, some kind of purists, might be absolutely horrified by the fact that I do that. But for me, this is a working document, and yet that page was disgusting, got loads of stains all over it and everything. But I've used this cookbook a real load over the years. So it's got some really good low-fat recipes in there, and definitely well worth a look. So if you do look for the book and you try any of the recipes, please let me know, because there's some really good tips on saving calories and saving fat, obviously, because it's a low fat cookbook. Yeah, so just let me know. I'd be really interested to see what you think. Okay, so there we are, there's Meals of the Week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are already a subscriber, I really do appreciate your support, as you know. And of course, if you're not a subscriber and you feel like you might want to join our little family here on The Kitchen Spy, then please give the subscribe button a click, and hopefully join us for Meals of the Week, recipes and food haul videos, if that's your thing. Anyway, so thanks again for watching. I always appreciate your support and the comments that you make. I really enjoy our interaction. So thanks again. You take care, stay safe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.